Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this absolutely fabulous smart ForTwo cabriolet. Now this is the 1 litre Passion MHD, which stands for multi-hybrid drive. Don't be fooled, it's not a hybrid engine, it is a petrol engine, and it only releases 100 grams of CO2 per kilometre, which might seem like the most boring fact of the day, but it means that you don't have to pay for road tax. Yeah, not so boring now, is it, that grams per kilometre of CO2 emissions figure? Okay, it's still a little bit boring. Now this is a one owner from new car. It's done just under 54,000 miles since it was first registered in November 2010. It's coming on a 60 plate in this fabulous, bright, brilliant white with that silver accent. Now we've completely dismantled the roof on this. It takes about a minute to do the whole thing. It's an electrically operated open top roof, but it also has some side panels that can be stored neatly in the boot. What we're going to do now though, it's a very small walk around that, is we're going to get up close and personal with this vehicle. It normally takes me about twice as long to go around a car. There are some marks on it. It's a privately owned vehicle. It's being sold using our services here at SellYourCarUK. It's done a fair amount of motorway miles and it's picked up some stone chips, which you can see here on the bonnet. They're reflective of the age, the mileage and the use that this car has had, but it's really not in any way severe. There's no scrapes or scratches or anything like that. The bodywork really is in reasonably good condition. It's not going to be a factory condition, but then the car has done almost 54,000 miles. I think you could forgive it, but I'm just showing you all of these marks if there are any. I mean, there aren't any here. Getting really close. That's actually a fly. He likes it. I assume it's a he. Looking at the wheels, they're in good condition. No curbing marks at all here, you can see, and also good tyres and good brakes as well. Relatively new pads. You won't need to do anything there. It's got a full service history done by Smart Mercedes, not a specialist. That is actually the main dealer who've looked after the car from new. It's been serviced every time it's ever needed it, and the last service was done in 2015, almost a year ago, so it probably needs an oil change coming up quite soon. But actually mechanically the car is working like a dream. Just showing you these wheels so you can see for yourself. No work's needed here. We've not refurbished them. These wheels are exactly how they came to us from the private seller. No parking sensors at the back. They can be fitted. You'd be looking at about 200 odd pounds to fit some parking sensors, although why you'd need them in a car where essentially the back of your head is the back of the car is beyond me, but I know some people would like them. Just showing you now as well, no cracks or scrapes or scratches. There is a slight imperfection just here, so I'll just show you that there. Very, very minor. Looks a lot worse on camera, just looking at the screen there, than it does in real life. And in fact, as you step back from the car, it's a little bit noticeable, but really it just vanishes. Carrying on around the car, we're going to go down the driver's side, and you can see, I mean, the doors are actually made of a kind of a polyethylene plasticky kind of material, so they do bend rather than dent, which is good because it means that there's no little dents in it from where people have opened their doors into it. No scrapes or anything like that. You can see my shadow. Hello. Looks like a tree. And I'm just coming round to the driver's side now. There is some curbing on this wheel, but it's very minor. Just showing up there, barely showing up there in this video. Loads of life left in all of these tyres and good brakes, as I said before. You've got discs on the front and you've got drum brakes on the back, which is good because they're much, much better lasting. That's a way of saying it. They last longer. They're easier to keep on the vehicle without having to spend lots of money on replacing discs and pads. Pads were done quite recently and there's loads of life left in these discs as well. Just showing you the front wheel now, and that is in good condition. So there's only one bit of curbing on the whole car, so you won't need to worry about those wheels. Good tyres and very good bodywork as well. I showed you the bonnet. That really is the worst panel on the whole car, and you'd expect so as well because that's basically what's facing all of those bugs and stones as you're driving along. It's got a lovely accent of silver around the car, so you've got it on the wing mirrors, you've also got it on the windscreen surround, and you've also got it on these flashes down the A pillar and underneath, and they look really great with these wheels. I mean, it's purely an aesthetic thing. Everyone's got their own tastes when it comes to smart cars, but I do think this white looks fabulous with the silver. It's got a black roof, and I'll show you the roof in due course, but first of all I just want to show you the interior, because this is a very nicely spec'd example of this Passion model Smart ForTwo Cabriolet. It's coming with 2 keys. They look like these, pretty simple, with the Smart logo there. Lock, unlock and boot lock as well. Oh, I think that's boot lock. No, that's roof. That opens and closes the roof, I believe, if the roof is up. I think so. Looks like it on the picture there. You can see I haven't actually pressed that button yet, so that's a nice surprise. It's coming with floor mats. You've got these ones here with a little heel pad on them, showing a bit of wear, but that's to be expected. And you've also got floor mats on the passenger side as well, which you can just make out there if I get my tree-like shadow out of it. It's a leather interior in good condition. There's a tiny bit of wear over here. You've got a leather armrest as well for the driver. The actual interior, the centre parts of the backrests of the seats are actually a cloth. You can see that there. And another neat little thing about this example is it's also got the storage pack as well, which I shall just show you down there. In fact, I'll move the seat forward a bit. You can see that for yourself. So the storage pack includes these nets that hang along the back here. Just allows you to put some more bits and bobs in there. Very useful. And there's another very clever thing going on in the boot of the car, which I'll show you in due course. But I just want to jump into the car first and foremost, just to show you exactly what's coming with the car. Take the key, pop it in the ignition down here, turn it on, and you can see there it starts first time. No warning lights, nothing to worry about. The lights that are staying on is one telling me to put my seatbelt on, and one telling me over here to take the handbrake off, and it's also showing eco as well. Eco relates to this little button here, which if I press off, you'll see that light goes off as well. So that's not a warning. Eco essentially just means stop start. So the car will turn itself off at the engine when you come to a complete stop, which saves on fuel and reduces emissions, which is probably one of the reasons it's got that 100 grams per CO2 emissions rating. As you can see, it's done 53,761 miles. That big N stands for neutral. That is the gear it's in. If I flick the gear lever to the left, you'll see that that goes to A, which stands for auto. There's a button on the gear lever which if I press, that changes to 1, which then puts it in manual mode. And you can adjust the gears in 2 ways. You can either use the paddles that are here on the steering wheel. That positive means go up through the gears, the negative was to go down, or you can use the gear lever itself, simply flick it up or flick it down like so. We're going to put it back over to neutral for the moment. Reverse, incidentally, is there, just to show you it does do reverse as well. We're not going to drive the car in this video. Test drives are more than welcome, as are any inspections, mechanical ones, perhaps you and a friend who's a mechanic, or if you want to arrange an AA inspection, more than happy to have that done. We have had the car inspected. That is part and parcel of our service here at SellYourCarUK, and of course it's got that full Mercedes Smart service history. I'm just showing you here that you've got this very funky screen display, and that screen display also has on it, if I just show you here by pressing it, it's a touch screen, it has navigation as well, and that will just pop up in 2 seconds as it just asks us to please wait. Below that as well, we'll just carry on waiting for that to come into play. Just below that, you've also got here the buttons for the heated seats. So you've got driver's heated seats and passengers heated seats, and a few other buttons as well, which I won't go through right now. They're all pretty standard buttons. The sat nav is asking me to press this button here, so I just do that, pressing OK. There we go, and here we go. You can see it's all working. In fact, what we'll do, we'll just go to change route, last known position. Oh, this is taking longer than I was expecting it to. Points of interest. Let's go for car and traffic, petrol station. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just want to see the map. Where's the map? There it is. Okay, that's a lot easier. But there you go, you got some impression of how the sat nav doesn't work. So yeah, you've got the map there showing you. So it's a nice display, nice size screen. Now just above that, You've got your air conditioning, which works lovely. If I just turn this on, the light comes on and it's nice and cold instantly, and I can turn the temperature up, I can turn the power up, and now you can't hear me. And that all works fine. I'll turn that off so you can hear me. And above that, you've got a rev counter and a clock. So that's a nice little walk around of the interior of the car. You've got your lights and your indicators over here, and you've got your wipers over here. It's not auto lights or auto wipers. Just to show you a little bit of a shame, bit of damage, if you can call it that. It is damage, so you will call it that. Is the speaker cover here on the passenger side door. Looks like somebody may have kicked it trying to get out of the car by accident, and they've made a little hole in there. It doesn't affect the sound, and in fact, if I turn the stereo up.
Saint and the Bartender by Jason Barnett, and Ma Potokwane by Janice Aqua.
Radio 4 there, everybody. How very smart car of me. Yeah, the stereo's working fine. That's what I just wanted to show you there. Okay, I'm going to turn the car off now. I don't think there's much more to see. We're not going to go for a drive. Oh, you missed that. It says smart. Goodbye. You've got electric mirrors, which are adjustable here, and electric windows as well. I'm going to jump out of the car and give that door a slam, as it were, and I'm going to go round to the boot, because as we're now 12 minutes almost into this video, in true Sell Your Car UK style, in the boot we have all of the docks. Now, also in that boot is a very clever storage system, which is all part of that storage pack, which goes with those nets I showed a little bit earlier on in the video. But first of all, I'm just going to go through the service history. So I'm actually going to pull it out so you can see. So first of all, you've got this plastic little handbook holder or wallet, which holds all of the handbooks. You've got the owner's manual and everything else here. So that all lives in that little box over there. And then you've got the service history. So service history wise, we've got the book, which is all stamped up. You can see here stamps from Mercedes-Benz in Watford. That last service done, it's a bit hard to see here, but there we go. September 2015 at 49,379 miles. So it's done about 4 and a bit thousand miles since then. Going back through the book, you can see stamps from Mercedes-Benz Watford and Mercedes-Benz Watford again, done in November 2014. You see the mileage there, and December 2013. Going back some more from February 2013, January 2012, and that is the first service that we can see in the book, and that was done at 12,230 miles. Now, also coming with that stamped book are the bills as well. So we've got 5 bills here in total, all coming in their nifty little wallet holders. These are bill holding wallets provided by Mercedes. I'm not going to go through all of that here and now. If you want to chat about the service history, then by all means give me a call, we can go through it all. We've also got the MOT certificates. Due to the age of the vehicle, there's only ever had 3 MOTs. The most recent one done in November of 2015 at 50,296 miles. So it's done about 3,000, 4,000 miles since. 3,500, and that MOT expires at the end of November 2016, and there are no advisories in that MOT. And then you've got some other MOTs as well, which again, as I said, I'll go through in due course. Now, I'm not going to show you everything on this. This is the V5, but I just want to show you it is a one owner from new car. Oh, the sun is really making it difficult to show you that, but there we go. No previous keepers. There we go. I'll go through all of that with you over the phone as well. Now, the other thing I want to show you in the boot is this storage system. It's going to be a bit hard to show you with the light as it is. So the storage system is, first of all, a bag here, a very cool little bag in a bag, which I won't get out, but you can see if you come to see the car. And this movable tray, you can take this out completely from the car if you so wish. I'm not going to do that in this video, but you can also move these little pillars around and these little dividers so that you can separate things in the boot, stop things from rolling around. And this one here as well at the back, that can stretch the entire way across the back, so if you want to prevent things from rolling out or whatever, you can use that as you see fit, or you can take it out the car and leave it in the garage. Whatever you want to do, that's up to you, but it's a nice little option that was selected when the car was originally purchased, and it is coming with the car as well. So I'm going to put all of that into the boot of the car and shut the boot. Actually, no, before I shut the boot, in here, just to show you, these are the side pillars for the car. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to pause the video and put those side pillars up. But first, I'll just show you, they come out like so, and you can see they are silver as well to match those A-pillar, the side swipe on the car. Right, here we go. I'm going to do a very clever bit of editing on YouTube now. Boom, it's gone. There you go, and it is now in place. Now, in actual fact, that took so little time and was so effortless that I've decided, you know what, I'm going to show you how easy that is to do. So, it's very simple. I can probably do this one-handed, I hope I can. So you take this out of here, like so, leaving it now empty. Place it like so into this little section here and into here. Open the door up, because that door needs to be open. And then click it in place. I did that one-handed while filming. So if it does start raining, just be sure, know that this is a very easy thing to put back on in a rush. And then all you need to do is shut that down there like that. Oh, shut that down like that. And then close the boot. And then the car is still a convertible. The roof is still off, but those side parts are in place. Now, to close the roof, I'll jump back in the car. If you're not familiar with smart cars and their convertible roof, it's a two-stage roof. Pop the key in there, just engage the battery, and you've got these little buttons just here, which if I push this one here for up, you'll see that the back comes up like that. And it stops there. So it doesn't move there, so you need to press the button again. And what that's done now is you've got the rear glass screen, but the roof is actually now just a full-on sunroof, like so. So I'll just come around the car again. So you can see now how that roof works. And then the battery is engaged, so I'll just lean in from the passenger side and I'll just close that roof. And you can see the sun is being blotted out. The roof is getting closed. And there we are, the roof is now completely closed. You've got this lovely, nice bright headliner in here, which still keeps the light in the car. And it's a full black roof on top. And now a quick walk around the car. And you can see how that looks for yourself. The roof's in great condition. There's no tears, there's no rips, there's no stains, there's no bird poo marks on it. It's in good condition, that roof. And there we have it. Let's go up to that roof and show you it for yourself. Looking lovely. Also, just to show you that if you want to, you can open the roof as little or as much as you like. If you want to just let a bit of air in, then you can do. So there we have it. Right, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that roof back down, because you would, wouldn't you, on a day like today? So again, it stops in that position there. I've still got my finger on the button. I need to just take my finger off and put it on again. And then the roof folds all the way flat. If you're safety conscious, you have got this full roll bar just to protect the occupants should, God forbid, the worst happen. But let's not think about that. So there we have it. That's everything you need to know about this fabulous smart ForTwo Cabriolet 1 litre MHD Auto Passion, 100 grams per kilometre of CO2. Warranties are available, part exchange is available, finance is available. The car is being sold exclusively using the services here at SellYourCarUK. Thanks very much for watching.